Mic check. All right, and we're back. It wasn't working for a second there. Okay. All right. So let's get right into it, shall we? Take over all this stuff. I saw a video from... Actually, I don't think it was Zoli the Witch. Someone broke down the costumes and like took parts of them off. Apparently this guy has like a Voldemort head on the back of his... Or a Voldemort face on the back of his head. You can kind of see the chin on the back of his neck. And like the cheekbone. Anyway. I'm gonna need eyes on the back of my head to fight the Dreglord because he summons enemies with grab attacks behind you, so... This might be the hardest or easiest depending on the drops we get. Because I can go full support. We need to fight the Dreglord. That which I dreamt while asleep. Let me just pull this up real quick. Let me just do this again real quick. Committed to the bit. He had visions in the last one. The vision. Right, he has visions. And now... dreams. Visions and dreams. Irma. Just like I thought. Just like I thought. Hopefully Elden Ring Gamer can join us just so our queue times aren't as long. Oh, I didn't get to show off the stats like I wanted to yesterday. So, when we last played, or when we last looked at the DLC, it was mixed reviews, right? Of course, what I said would happen has happened. I like a prophecy fulfilled. This was only at like 40%, right? There have been no updates to the game. Nothing has changed. And now it's at 55% positive. The people... Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why did it force me into Duchess? Game crashed. Totally wasn't an Alt F4. That was weird. Normally it defaults you to the character you're playing as, and it forced me to go Duchess. That was weird. Alright. We'll wait for this to stop, and then we'll launch again. That was weird. That wasn't even the character I had selected. We were just looking at Voldemort or whatever. So there have been no updates to the game, no rebalancing, no additions, and the positive score has gone up like 7 or 8 points. That just means the shift has been in the minds of the people playing, just like I thought would happen. The DLC is good. People had their opinions changed by playing the DLC. The initial gut reaction was, oh my god, I can't believe that the DLC is this hard. Unable to restore current session. Oh, okay, so it was just the session closed. Whole thing crashed. That was weird. It literally changed my character to the Duchess. It really wanted me to play her. So the reason I think it might be easy... That sucks because it takes a minute to find a lobby. So that shit, not the best. Okay, never mind. It took a second to find the lobby. I didn't even have time to read. Yeah, that's weird. So the reason this might be easy, depending on the drops, is he can use ranged weapons. I was using like the heavy bow and doing great damage. So I think if I upgrade a ranged weapon instead of my like rapier, I can use the one-handed sword that I start with to revive people, and ranged weapon to stay safely away from the boss as we deal damage. That's what I did, like to beat the boss originally. I had like an Undertaker and a Wilder, I think, and I just played as the Scholar shooting a crossbow at the Dreglord whenever I would lose aggro. So if I can build him for ranged right now, level up like the throwing pots and all that shit, should be good. We actually should be good. But that's very dependent on which random items we get. Sometimes the starting camp doesn't even give you ranged weapons as an option, and then sometimes it only gives you ranged weapons as an option. So it is truly random. There we go. Oh yeah, the Game Awards is starting. This will be fun. Shrek. Just put nightreign's amazing in there. Hey, I don't think it's gonna win. I think there are too many good games out this year for it to reasonably be like, oh yeah, nightreign's gonna claim it. There's no doubt in my mind, right? nightreign's gonna claim it. I don't even know if it's gonna win. I didn't think Arc Raiders was gonna be nominated, and it was, and I've only heard good things about that game so far. Except, actually, no, Summit 1G has been, kind of vocal. Oh, the camp didn't even load in for me. I was like, where the fuck did we spawn? There's no enemies. Two-handing, crits. It's better if she takes that. Guarding ability, S-stock. Maybe I could dual wield for that. So, this is the first time I've ever seen this. The whole camp didn't load in. Huh. Is it like all of the new stuff on the map? Yeah, there's new stuff on the map. I love how they say there's one new shifting earth, but really there are two new maps. The base map is different when you queue up for DLC bosses, and also there's the entire new map of the shifting earth. They really downplayed the DLC. They were like, and more. What does and more entail? Hi, what's up, Elderine Gamer? Have you got to play the DLC today? Try out the new characters, the new base game map. Sure, let's do this. I'm looking for ranged weapons, and I'm gonna try to play support. I think this guy might be the easiest if we don't go into our normal habit of playing, of just like attacking and dodging and going into tank. If I use my items to heal my allies and I stay ranged, because I was doing a lot of damage with the heavy bow, so I wonder if I take like a normal crossbow with good scaling, right? Like a gray crossbow. You see, getting a gray bow or anything is like, that's just truly random. Like, there's a gray axe. Jump attacks. Yeah. Dude, this game is so fun. There's so much. Weapon skill. Whoa. I forgot that I need all of these. You have to, like, actually use items when you're playing this character. There are no enemies spawning in for me. They're literally just not rendering in. I wonder if that's why the game crashed a minute ago. Nah, I hit Alt F4. But I wonder, it glitched right before we Alt F4'd in the lobby. It forced me to play a character who I didn't pick. I was clearly queued up as the Scholar, and then it put me as the Duchess. At least we have her. Oh wow, these guys are the boss. So there's even new mini bosses I haven't realized. don't think I've seen these guys as a mini boss. They're just not a enemy in base game that's a mini boss. Now they drop something. That's cool. Resistances, sure, because we're gonna be fighting Scarlet Rot. Up into the ruins. I have so many goddamn questions about the lore. That's funny that they came out with lore, and I'm like, what is happening? What the fuck is happening in this game? They're giving us answers, and I have more questions now than ever. Just use... There's a keybind. I think it's... You press, like, up and use the item on controller. But there's just a button on keyboard that's use the item off of the ground. Okay, yeah, stuff's just not loading in for me. There we go. Poison. He knows what's up. Just use the shit off the ground as Scholar. If you don't intend on using it for the final fight, if you upgrade your... You can, like, upgrade your weapon, right? Or upgrade the skill of using... I don't know how to describe it. As you use things, the weapon quality goes up. So you're kind of upgrading your weapon. It's not really a level up in the conventional sense of leveling. You are leveling the tier of weapon. So this goes up, and then you are now throwing from gray to blue, and then from blue to purple. BRB gonna get some food. Alright, no worries. I'm gonna go with this person to get the flask. I might die to the rain, but that's okay. I'm still learning the new map layouts, because I kind of know the forward, like the obvious path through the new points of interest, but they added like 3 new whole towns. And then each one has a bunch of different elemental types. So you could get like a blood. Wait, what? Oh, is he doing his objective? Okay, well, thank God we went and helped him clear out that castle. I was debating if I wanted to run into the cave while they did that. So it didn't tell me that he had an objective there, but I even thought, like, maybe he has something he wants to do. Yeah, sure, because if it's another flask, I want it. Let's give her a free ultimate. Okay, there's another bear. Me and my mom. Later, dude, I'm gonna get food for me and my mom. No problem, nice. GG's. Thanks for tuning in so far. I did just start the game, so... I just started streaming. I'm gonna be live, like, all day. Damn it, I try to get... Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go. Fuck, I wish I could help them. They're gonna die right now. Oh my god, they lived somehow. Damn. I wonder if they can crawl to me. No, they're not crawling. If they crawled off of the cliff, I would have went to help them. I hope they don't rage quit. A rage quitter right at the start would be like... Well, we're off to it. It being a shit start. We can maybe play again. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm cool with queuing with randos, cause the game scales itself for random people. So it's not... Ooh. Where did they go? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yeah, they left the world. Oh, a rage quitter. Actually, they were just bad. The way that they died just now running through the center courtyard when there's no enemies there, that's just... It does not help at all. Again, thank you so much for buying me the DLC. No problem. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and also, it's more so you were asking a lot, dude. Levers right at the start. Well, I get to show why playing solo is way. I'm not gonna try and beat the first night boss. We'll just let it end, but I will show now why playing solo is so much easier. So let's criticize these people because they're levers. It's easy to just shit on how bad they are. They don't deserve respect for rage quitting. They ran through this. He had an objective here, so him doing that, that sucks that he got the objective and then rage quit, because he should. You are the best. Thank you. Oh man, it sucks that we got rage quitters. This is why I bought you the DLC personally. I'm not even gonna try and pretend like it's a good deed that I did. I'm just sick of rage quitters. And I know that if I queue up with people, the rage quitting isn't as bad. Especially when we can communicate through voice chat, like even if it's through stream. But enjoy your meal, go get your food, have a good time with your mother. And we're done. That's all you need to do for night one. Actually, it would have been better if we ran and collected a bunch of... Whoa, shit. I knew you would show up. I just didn't think. I'd have to deal with you so quickly. Guarding up's poise, gives you mana back, and projectile drop-off range. You never know. I kind of want to try the weapon here. So there is no spot to upgrade my weapon to purple, but this is what you're supposed to do on night one. Grab as many flasks as you can and then go upgrade your weapon to purple, and you're fine. You did everything you needed to. Right? Upgrade this with this. I guess I could run back here, upgrade, die, and then come back. Also kind of want to see what this is about. We could do that. It was quite selfish what I did buying you the DLC. Why? Because I did it for myself. I'm sick of levers and rage quitters and people who are not queuing up. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I leave the game open and I forget it's open while I'm watching YouTube videos and eating, and I'm just like building up the courage to queue up again because there's so many fucking levers. The damage is really good. How did I two-shot the other guy? Did I hit him in the head both times? Hide him the other way. It takes too long to shoot this. This was the exact bow that I was using, that I was complimenting. So like this would have been a great run had my teammates not fucking left, right? Now we're just stuck. I kind of want to see the damage we deal to these guys, but let's check it out. What do we got? Oh my god, immediate death. Immediate death. We got bears. I don't remember what the bear boss is. Oh, it's Regalia. The Great Red Bear. I don't know if I got to the Night 2 boss for Regalia yet. Man, that would have been so good. Fuck. Rage quitters. Actually, let's read the remembrance real quick. I don't know if I... Motherfucker. Okay, you know what? I'd rather a fast queue, though. We could read the remembrance when we're done. Oh, come on, though. I just... No, don't rage quit on me. Do anything but rage quit. Stay level 1. You could just be... If you remain level 1, then we're good. I'm begging my teammates. Oh, and they beat this boss already. That's a good sign. So the Game of Award, they're like in an hour and a half. I kind of don't want to watch them. I already know what's going to happen. Claire Obscure is going to win as many awards as they can, where the reasonable nominations will take over. I'm sad that nightreign isn't going to take it, but hey, I'm playing the game. I get to at least enjoy the game. It's not like if it doesn't win an award, I can't play it, but it does suck that I think the game is deserving of awards, and they, pretty much said this shit is not winning any awards. Claire Obscure is our golden child this year. Ooh, a bow. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. Poison weapon. I'll stick with the Undertaker, because 2 scholars kind of useless. 2 Undertakers. Hold on. They got a good drop here. Damn it. He got me with the ranged. Hold on, let's use an ultimate, right? Because we'll give the Undertaker another one. This guy gets the, gets the crit. No, oh shit, they kited the boss over here. Oh, multiple bosses. Do we have another one? Yeah, like right here, I think it is. The bosses here don't actually count as bosses. These guys are the bosses. Frost proc, please. Okay, nope, didn't count. Or something got frosted. I have invisibility. I now know the path. It's off the beaten path. That would have been really good if I was leveling up. Now we get this guy. Is it better if I use the crossbow, though? Yeah, it does like 100 damage. Whoa, that critical strike was nowhere near me, and it turned the fucking boss this way. Here, do we just open up with a purple for the... I don't think she's going faith build, but that's the spot, dude. I wonder what's up that left path. No crystal there. No crystal there. There's a crystal here. I do want to fight this. I'm just going to hit this crystal real quick. You know, we don't normally go down that path. Like the one behind me, where the guys were looking. Arise contraption unlocked. Free power-up. So the reason I play with random people is that not only does the scaling account for them, so it doesn't make it easier on me. Sometimes it makes it... Most of the time it makes it way fucking harder, if I'm being honest. But... like... the pathing is completely different. Sure, let's try this. And they can kill as many bosses as they want. It doesn't affect me, like... Sometimes they drop nothing, and the runes aren't being spent on anything. Oh, dude, I was trying to dodge, but it did the back... Like the dodge attack that he has. He just stepped back into it. When wielding 2 armaments, yeah, sure. Actually, I think the stance breaking would have been better there. Sometimes there's a crystal. Whoa. Almost fell off the path. So wait, does this have its own leveling? It does. What the fuck? It has its own level. Okay, there's a power up over there I want to grab. Like the types of meat power ups all share a level. That's so interesting. The shaman item has its own level. Let's give her a free ultimate. That will also heal us so we can approach without using a flask. Backstab, knocked him off the horse. Wow. Casting spells. I'd rather this. Actually, I think this in main hand, crossbow in offhand for the final boss. He's not wrong, because there's like a really weak boss over here. I wanted the flask. Just, yeah. This is the support build I was talking about. Now I can just kind of stand here and shoot. Taking damage boosts damage negation, chain attack finishers. I don't think there is a chain attack finisher. Yes, please. God, I want a flask. I'm most likely going to be taking damage from the poison in the final boss room, so the more healing I have, the better. And there is the other crystal. This is why they put the marker over here. I was like, why do you want to go this way? Those are about the 5 or 10 crystal locations I know. Apparently there's 20. I keep saying that, but there's so much to this DLC to explore that I'm like, I don't even know where the rest of them are. We got the thing. All right, we'll help them with the hippo. After we grab this healing item. Yoink. It's actually just melting the boss. Damn, I wish I had more mana. Summon wraiths when attack, lowers FP consumption. I don't know if it works for the item I have. This, like, when the boss is doing an animation of like relaxing, you know, resting for half a second, that's the perfect time to drop that. I just don't know the new DLC boss's rest animation aside from like one. He does like the combo flailing around, and then after that, like 4 attacks in phase 1 or like 5 attacks in phase 1. They take a nap. I need to upgrade my shit, though. I'm going here. Because there's a boss to the right up above. Game is so fucking good. Actually crazy. I started with the Erd Tree. Anything for... Oh my god! Actually busted. So fuck that. We'll grab this. We'll grab that. We'll grab these. Ow. $180 damage. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, this is the support character. He's got good deck scaling, so, and I have automatic glint blade range. I just have to stay alive now. I don't need to get near the boss, like, other than when the swords proc. That's so funny. I knew I loved Ordovis's great sword. And swords. Oh, that didn't do any fucking damage at all. Oh my god. So can I aim down sights with this? I can't. It actually just turns into a fucking first person or a third person shooter. I'm not reaching him at all. Raises vitality, but it doesn't say by how much. I don't know if they'll kill the boss before I get there. I think they will. Get him with swords. Beautiful. Homing attack is insane. Let's drop this for... Extra melee attack power is really good. If you swing a weapon, which 99% of the characters do except Iron Eye, that's... And then some Iron Eye just take the, Oh, look, we got the thing. So what's the day 2 boss? The Divine Dancing Lion is the... We're getting put down for sure. Actually, I'm glad we at least got that. The Divine Dancing Lion is the Cursed Blades. Moog is the... I don't even remember what Moog is. You get the Cursed Blades on day 1, and then the, like, Death Birds on day 2. Fuck me. Okay, at least they'll pick me up easy. The ranged attacks is where they get you. So the attack's pretty slow, that's why. Whoa, shit. Yeah, that was the sword. It did enough damage to rewind the damage. God fucking damn it, dude. Ugh. I was like just outside of that, but it still got me. Look out, this might be the run here. Alright. Oh yeah, he's getting hugged to death. Okay. Use the ult. Kill the bear with a fucking arrow. Oh, she got knocked back, so that actually was me that got the kill. Blood loss in the vicinity. I think his katana does blood loss. Most of them do. Yeah. Okay. Trust me, they have a duplication. Dragon? Alright. Oh fuck, this is invading. I'm back, welcome back. Oh god, I got distracted by chat. It's not really a big deal in this fight because you just stand right back up like 10 yards away. Give her a free ultimate. Go back up in case she doesn't attack with it. Okay. Now. We're gonna need that. Follow me. God, I hate pinging. The Popeyes is good. Nice. Dude, I'm so mad. There's a duplication down there, guys. Yeah. I mean, hopefully the circle takes us there, but it's never in the last circle, so. Yeah, these guys, they don't know ball. They don't have the elite ball knowledge of just fucking jump there. No, are they not flowing? They are not flowing. See how I beat them to the area that they were trying to get to, and I was in, like, way behind them? They just don't know. This guy's moving around too much for the swords to lock on. 140 damage. God fucking damn, dude. I keep just getting jebaited. We needed a practice run. So as a support character, I need to stay back. I don't know the effective range, though. Does it? Oh, I was like, does he even drop anything? More shots, please. We'll two-hand the disturbance at the height of the fort. So we got a fort boss as well. I don't think I've done this event yet. Like, I've never gotten to the top of the tower with a team. Oh, fuck. I'm glad that I'm doing visible damage at least. Even as a level 1, like if you upgrade your weapon to purple, you're fine. Oh, fuck. This is why we do ranged. Oh, no! No! It's healing at 90% health. Oh, fuck. I've been there. Actually, it's because Alt 1 is my power stance and 1 is my healing. So sometimes I just try to power stance. I feel like I did half of that fucking boss's worth of damage. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, you know what? We'll take it. Yeah. So if you're playing Scholar no leveling, pick up a gray weapon, like, or pick up a gray ranged weapon and upgrade that shit to purple. That's what they grafted Marna. Oh wow, they put like real bosses at the top of these hours. I did not know. I did not know ball. This is the first. Actually, the one time we went up here, we couldn't fight it, and it was a ghost or a deathrite bird. Just chip damage. I do more damage than my teammates because of the chip damage, but I have to. I'm a squishy. Actual glass cannon. I have a cannon. Ow, fuck me. The turnaround got me. Oh, that doesn't pick up anymore. I just let me die. If I'm being honest. Yeah, so he didn't even reach. I'm definitely doing more damage than the other scholar, unfortunately. But I mean, it kind of shows that you're not useless if you don't level up. You can actually play the game, which is nice. Go down here. Jump back up, but higher now. Jump to this. No, why didn't he jump? Fucking goddamn this. Platforming, dude. It's, it always happens. You spam jump and the fucking character's like, nah, I don't feel like jumping. Please, please. Fuck this, dude. We're just taking the long way up. The character doesn't want to jump. They left the Grafted Monarch. We didn't finish the event because they left. Oh, they want to do the tower. They died and they're like, this is what I wanted to kill anyway. You do know that we could fight a Grafted Monarch that's even stronger in this tower, right, guys? You're not saving yourself a fight. Royal Revenant from one boss to the next. Nice. Okay, they can heal this guy. Trying to reach. I'm trying to aim for the head. How much damage do I do? Okay, so yeah, like 200 still, even at a good range. I just want to be within range of the swords to hit them, because they help with stance break like that. Give her a free ultimate, just so we could stagger the boss. See if we can get a headshot. Better to aim in for a headshot. Improved dodging. That's funny. I was like, his dodge sucks. They're like, here's a dodge. Improved dash attack. Damn. This is the exact build I wanted as a support. It's even better than I imagined. The periodic glint blades means I don't have to press anything. They just show up occasionally. And the upgraded crossbow means I'm doing as much damage as like a level 10 or a level 8. I just did 400 damage with all that. Let's let them attack and see how much they do. Okay, now I hit them for 400 again. So with each attack, their ultimate attack did 500 damage. So I do as much with the swords in one shot as her ultimate move. That's why I'm like, if you just build for support, you don't need a level. You can do a fuck ton of damage without even... You just lock in. Lock the fuck in, gamer. He's already like a third of the way down. The other guy's spawning in. Get the swords off. Can I get a poise with this? No. That would have been funny. Can we shoot that guy in the face? Oh, he's going for me now. I should have known. This is why you take a less likely to be targeted relic or passive. Shoot these swords at him for the stance. Oh. The sprint in this is so nice. Pick up your teammates from afar. He really is a support character. Get the swords off on him. I'm the... Yeah, he was like, I gotta cancel this. There's no way I can catch him. Hit him with the swords. Just do chip damage. Yeah, it's actually, I do more damage just shooting him twice and running. She does 500 on her ult. I do fucking 200 with 2 shots. It's way better. It's because of the scaling. He probably has defenses for that specifically. Oh, I wanted to use my ultimate. It's fine. What level did we get to? 11, we're set. 11 and 12. Okay, yeah, they actually did really good. They should have focused down the boss who was low already, and then we could all focus the one together, but... Let's give them an ultimate. If they kill me, they kill me. I can't believe I do more damage. Ooh, that's so bad. That's so bad. They jumped to the Grafted Monarch and both died in one hit. This is what I was talking about. Like, if this were the closed circle, we'd all be dead. Run is over. They'd lose the level. Hopefully they don't rage quit after that. There's no getting your shit back. That was a crazy death. There is no going back. Damn, bro. I chose the right path. I was literally thinking, oh, maybe I fucked up going this way. And then I heard both of them go down. I was like, okay, never mind. Mid-thought. If you want a passive, that's good. Do I have all of the flasks? I do not. Hopefully they don't die to that. I mean, it doesn't matter. Because they already died, they're down a level, and they're not going to be able to get their souls back. So if they die here, it's more funny, if anything. Like, it doesn't. We don't lose anything. We don't get set back any extra. Let's see if they make it. And... oh! On the railing. At the very edge. And he's gonna make it. You can tell by the angle. He hit the jump further than her. So now we get to see what the day 2 boss is. I don't remember. We might have fought it already, but I couldn't tell you what the bears lead up to. The Divine Dancing Lion is the Curse Blade and Divine Warrior. Makes sense. Maybe it's Moog. Oh, it's Artorias? What? What does that even mean? The Roar of Regalia? Yeah, it's Artorias. And it's the horn scent that come before Artorias? I have questions. You should definitely aim in. You do way more with a headshot. So it took like 2 or 3 shots with that? Dude, fuck me. Of course we get. I don't know if we can chip Artorias down. You get a buff as you survive. Here. No, I wanted to give her a buff. Okay, ranged pickup is the way to go. He's really a support character. Look, I pissed Artorias off. That scared the fuck out of me. I was like, alright, hopefully we get it in time. Wow. The glintstone blades might be the only real source of damage. can't believe he doesn't one-shot you as a level 1 with that. So yeah, you do like 150 per attack still. Oh fuck. There's no way I hit for 170. No way, god damn it. Ah, I dodged like too early on the second hit. I knew it was coming, I just fucked up. Okay, so she got a free ult at least. That was cool. They need to change that hitbox. I was right next to him. That shit did not hit me. See, they do like 300. Yo, it's the GOAT. I know, right? Dude, they got the advertisement guy. It's Mr. Abyss himself. Ooh. Beautiful. I was gonna say, if she perfect dodges that, she gets a free ultimate. That move right there is like the third jump has a different hitbox, I swear to God. I got killed by the second one. This isn't an excuse. This is a warning. I'm pretty sure the third jump has a bigger hitbox because I've dodged past him to his right on the first two, and then trying to dodge past him to the right on the last one, I always get hit. So this is a petition. If that attack is different on the third jump, nerf that shit. How strong was he uncorrupted? Well, if you look in the bottom here, he actually gets strength, but weaker armor as he goes more and more into corruption. That's how this fight goes. You get stronger over time. So if you could survive, like if I didn't have to pick up my teammate there and I focused on the boss, it's not my teammate's fault for getting knocked down. I think the move is a little overtuned. But if we could focus on surviving and they take aggro and I got like a less likely to be targeted relic, we could do damage. But if you the longer you survive, the weaker he gets. Your teammates can get you killed, though. It is harder for multiplayer. I mean, everyone was it's like a complaint for everyone that plays multiplayer. When an enemy is looking at you, goes to attack, or looking at a teammate, and then goes to attack them, and then swipes at you instead. That shit sucks. Or they like finish the combo, or mid-combo they kill the teammate and then they finish the combo up attacking you. Ugh. There's no way to tell that they're about to do that. And most of the time they just cut their combo off. I mean, even if I'm dead, I do good damage. So hopefully if they get through this, we can make it. Of course we'd get Artorias. This is looking bad. This is why you pick your teammates up even if they're 3 bars when you have the chance. Because now she's about to go down. And if she dies, then the run is over. Yep. Run is over. At least everyone got like the 2 to 3 bars on that. It wasn't just me. Artorias is really fucking hard. I didn't even remember that his... So, I realized something pretty lore important here. We'll pull it up. Roar of Rugalia. Would you rather kill God or Soul of Cinder? I don't even know which God you're speaking about. Already killed God. With words. Right here, ready? These are the words that killed God. No. An incantation of what is jokingly called the Bear Communion channels the power of Regalia, the Great Red Bear. The Great Red Bear is the bear that comes before Artorias. Transform oneself into a great red bear and emit a mighty roar. Charging increases potency. An incantation that is more akin to the divine invocation of the horn scent than it is to the dragon communion, right? Elden Beast. Elden Beast is fun, but I think Soul of Cinders is one of my favorite thematic fights because you have to. It's like in Dark Souls, the story is that you go to the end of time, and that's where all of the souls have finally fused together that survive. And it is the soul of everyone's soul, so that they like change stances. It's all of the players. Every player is in Dark Souls, at least, and now Elden Ring is kind of connected to Dark Souls, but anyway, only through desperate battle with the feral wild can one discover a god unique to one's self, right? This line right here is why I think Artorias is the boss after the Red Bear. He is trying to he is trying to overcome the abyss through willpower alone, right? He's trying not to get corrupted. I think that also might be why he comes before the Dreglord and not the Balancers. So it's all about like the sheer willpower, right? Like if you read the Dreglord's description, a corpse fiend comprising countless bodies and discarded detritus. However they are torn apart or pulverized, their communal resentment writhes with determination, outwitting every form of annihilation. This obsessive mound of flesh, unlike any form of life ever to exist, has no obvious weakness. That kind of goes with this, right? It's all about willpower. All of the corpses that are fused together, their willpower is what's keeping them alive. Their communal willpower. Artorias and the Great Red Bear are telling you it is just their willpower that is making them that strong. But here, look. I don't know if you've played Dark Souls, but in Dark Souls 1, you have to go ring the bells of awakening, right? You have to ring the bells of awakening for your story to beat the bosses. If you're doing it normally and you're not doing any skips or anything, you have to go to the highest part of the map at the time. There are higher parts, but the only available part, the highest part that you can get to, is the Bell of Awakening at the top and the Bell of Awakening in the Bed of Chaos bottom, like the lowest point of the map. You got to go to the top and the bottom of the map to ring the bells. Whenever another player rings their bell in their game, everyone can hear it. You hear all of the chiming that you hear when you're playing. Those are other players ringing the Bell of Awakening. You can hear across the worlds when other players ring the bell. It is part of the story that other players' worlds, like, kind of influence yours, right? Solaire gets summoned into your world. Other players get summoned into your world. That's how it's phrased in the game's story. The spirits can either help you or they invade your world to kill you and take your souls. So in the Soul of Cinders case, I don't know if it's the Dreglord, but it makes sense. The Soul of Cinders is every player's soul and every boss's soul conjoined at the end of time. And then you travel to the future at the end of time to beat them. But then you consume all of the souls, right? Whenever you kill something, you take all of the souls. So you now have all of the souls within you. If you choose to rekindle the flame, you sit down in the exact place in the same position as the Soul of Cinders, right? So you become the next Soul of Cinders, waiting for someone to show up to fight you to claim it, which is going to be your past self eventually. right? You are now the future you, and then the past you is coming to close the circle eventually, right? So that is the Soul of Cinder's story. The Elden Beast is cool in concept. It's like trying to go for cosmic horror, but I think the Soul of Cinder's boss fight at the end of the trilogy ties the whole thing together. It's like, okay, everyone's soul is here. The gang's all here, right? Smash Bros. Joke. But the theme of Dark Souls is partially around time travel. So it's like, do you continue the loop by killing the Soul of Cinder and doing the same thing the Soul of Cinder did? Or do you break the loop by going out of your way to get the secret ending of the Eyes of the Maiden to let her, the Firekeeper, keep the flame in the abyss, right? Or you get the super duper secret ending in the Age, or like the Usurpation of Fire, right? You usurp the old flame and become more like Gwyn at the beginning of the series, restarting all of Dark Souls lore. Now you have Gwyn's soul inside of you, and you have rekindled and sacrificed to make your own flame. You are just like Gwyn in the secret ending, right? You just think you can do it better now. And that's why the ending is so dark. Like, you walk away towards the camera all fucking... It has the camera angle as if you are evil now when you do the Usurpation of Fire. You sacrifice your love interest to revive them so that the flame comes into existence. Your new fire, for your new age of fire. You usurp the old flame and make your own. But then you just become Gwyn at that point. So, I think, because it's based in time loops, I think all three endings are canon, right? You do the dark ending to end the world at the end. Right, that's the last one. So it's like, it explains the whole Soul series too. You kill the Soul of Cinder, sit down at the flame and rekindle it, and then you show up and kill the future you, right, the Soul of Cinders, and then you do the Maiden's dark ending. Then everything winds up back here because of infinite possibilities. So then you try to do what Gwyn did. You usurp the flame, and then the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 happens because of hollowing. You could be the same character in Dark Souls 1 as you are at the end of 3, right? So you go through the whole series not knowing who you are because so much time has passed, and then you usurp the flame, and then you allow darkness to take hold in the world, but you have the frenzied flame, or you become the frenzied flame in Elden Ring. That's my theory. All three endings can happen, but it has to take place in a sequence. You rekindle the flame, you try to become the flame, and then you get sick of the cycle, so you let darkness take over. And then when you let darkness take over, you realize there's nothing to fear in that darkness, and you become the god of frenzied flame. Instead of being a person with all of the souls, you become something in the darkness with every soul from Dark Souls, which is fire-based, right? The Usurpation of Fire, the Age of Fire, Gwyn's whole flame. So you become a god of fire that killed everything, and you restarted and kickstarted the universe in the new generation, whatever comes after the darkness. And after the darkness is Elden Ring. That's what this game, Nightreign, is kind of telling you, right? I realized that someone was asking, why aren't there Elden Ring costumes for the Elden Ring game? And it finally clicked in my head. That's why they have Dark Souls costumes. Because the Dark Souls story already happened. The Abyss Walkers, the Lion Knights, the Sun Knights, the Wayfarers, the Bloodborns and paintings, the Darkness and 2, the Wraiths and Ulasil, the Patches of the World, right? Havel. Holy yap, I know, right? So all of these stories, it's a good question you asked. All of these stories, the reason these cosmetics are in Nightreign and not Elden Ring yet, like, you can add Elden Ring cosmetics to this, but the reason they started on Dark Souls is because Dark Souls happened, right? The heretic sorceresses, that's in the Bed of Chaos. Emerald Fate, that's in Dark Souls 2. Right? So you can have maps from every Dark Souls now. The Sable Church from 3. So you have Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3. Wait. Dark Souls 3. So you have every single generation of Dark Souls, but no Elden Ring yet, because it's part of the story. It's telling you that the characters, or all of the worlds from Dark Souls had happened. That's why the bosses from Dark Souls are here. That's why the cosmetics from Dark Souls are here. I'm gonna do it. Katarina equals Dark Souls 3 patches, right? No, the Duchess. This is the armor set that Patches wears. At least that's what I was told. Black leather set. Oh, it's the invader. It's the rogues and thieves that help Patches. I think that's what it is. I recognize it as the bandit's armor. But somebody said this is Patches' set, and I was like, is it? So I'm glad I questioned it and looked it up. But these people help Patches. The black leather set is related to him. He's just not. I don't think he's wearing it because his has metal plate armor. But I mean, the wraiths from Ulasil, all of the other armors, that is there. Katarina is Siegmeyer and Sigurd. And then Havel, all of the knights of Havel wear this. All of the knights from Katarina wear this. The sister in the painting, right? This is telling you the paintings of the Dark Souls series happened. And that's why I think Iron Eye has the Bloodborne costume in reference, as well as the Undertaker being a Bloodborne reference with all of her, she has the dodge from Bloodborne. It connects all of this series, this game. Go look up Katarina No Helm. This is what Siegmeyer looks like. That's not Patches. Patches is bald, my friend. Siegmeyer and Sigurd are their own characters. That is funny though. He's got a little mustache. But Patches, it doesn't look like Patches. Patches. Patches Dark Souls. Bro's bald as fuck. This guy's got hair. Alright. I will be right back. Artorias is hard. I'm glad we got him, like, really low. We got to, like, phase 2 before the knockdown started happening. Oh, I'm dumb also. No worries. We're gonna do the Dreglord. It's just gonna be a quick minute. Don't worry. It will be short. And then we can, we can get right into it, my friends. If you want to join to potentially beat the Dreglord, I mean, hey, I know that this might be one of the first times you're fighting the boss. You might not even have him unlocked. I'm down to do the balancers with you, but I go onto my other account and level up just to help you beat it. So I don't force you to help me during my no leveling playthrough. We could still enjoy the DLC. But I know the balancers fight really well. I'd have to just be the Undertaker, but I'll be right back, guys. It'll be quick. It'll be a couple minutes. So go get a snack, go get a drink, stand up and stretch, touch some grass, to let people know I'm streaming. I'll be right back. And we're back. All right. I'll give an invite real quick to see if Elden Ring Gamer is on. Nope. Ranged. Actually, is there a ranged? Is there a bow? Ever jails? There's no ever jails. Did we beat the tutorial boss? I think it's a blue relic, so I'm not even able to equip it. Alright. I got a lechona meme stuck in my head. Oh, there was just someone singing it too. They were like standing on a speaker system outside of a game, like a sports event, and they were singing it to the crowd as they left. People were stopping to be like, damn. Okay, I want a bow. Give me a bow. Ooh, short sword. We'll take that, actually. It might help us. Give me a bow, give me a bow, give me a bow. No bow, give me a bow. Nothing. I will, however, take all of the trash off the floor. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. So, like, different grenades at max weapon upgrade does, like, different stuff. Let's lock the fuck in. Here's a key if you want that. I'll take the fire pot. It actually makes sense that I'm not going to be holding any of those items. Oh, shit. Oh, I should have taken the fire. Improved skill attack power, guard breaking. Both are good for her. Damn. Lightning, crits. We'll take crits. I like to go for the critical strike so that I get invincibility. After this, we could go for the jail. Use stuff right off of the ground. Maybe we do that one instead. Because I know they have a jail key. Alright. Damn, or we could go through the cave. For this one. That would be my choice. Easy boss. I'd rather go tanky. Yoink! He should be using his cursed blade in guarding, so we don't really like want that to be wasted. Anything that lowers the cost of casting the spells helps a lot. We'll get him a frost proc. We'll hit him with a free ultimate on the Undertaker. From the top rope! No, she does come flying in like that though. Extra critical strike coming in handy. Day one, you're kind of set in terms of like not worrying about. You guys want to just do this real quick? Yeah. Just kill the extra ads. Invisibility. Oh my god! I slipped through their grasp. Ranged weapon attacks? Yep, please. I said I needed a bow. Hear my cries. Invisible floor. I'm just gonna start using stuff off the ground if no one wants it. Jump attack, sure. Use that on the ground. I wonder what happens to like the healing items. Do they last longer? Do they heal you for more? Both? Neither? They have increased range. What do we have? Giants. I'm gonna upgrade my weapon real quick. I'm curious, like if you get an entire inventory full of bombs, we'll buy that, we'll buy this. Continuous HP recovery. We already did the daggers. You do a lot of damage, but it's like only 50. I wonder what happens if you go full max level grenades. Let's try it here. What are we fighting? Ancient hero of Zaymor? Perfect. We're so back. I'm trying the new characters and training for the DLC. Oh shit. I like the new characters. The new maps are cool. A lot of the complaints boil down to why aren't there like Jesus Christ. You do a lot of damage with the grenades. It's because you can only hold 4 in a stack. Opposed to 12. How you doing though, Banshee? Hope all is well with you. We out here. The Undertaker is such a cool character. She Has a little bit of a weird moment in the remembrance. Oh, let's drop this for... Because we took the talisman from him before. That can be for the other guy. I'm buying grenades. But we are so, in fact, back. I did in fact drop that. Please, God, let me through. The grenade's gonna fucking... Oh, I already knew that was gonna happen, dude. The game fucked me so hard there. No wall jump. Hi, Saint. How you doing? I'll wait for my teammate. They're actually coming to help me. Quickly! Careful! Oh, God! Pure grenade. Have you seen the superhero characters runs people have been doing? It's so funny and sometimes kind of broken. I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't been watching. Oh shit. Do you think I can hit him from here? No, I tried. Send me. You got me on Instagram. You should send me the meme. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I've been getting YouTube shorts for people like playing the game and showing secrets and stuff, but I haven't seen superhero. You actually do a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the flames get him. Wow. Holy damage negation, that's not gonna help versus the corruption Scarlet Rot boss, but that does sound funny. I can imagine it because of the way you like have so much potential to build your characters, and I've already seen mod like people modding the game. I don't know how you would even mod the game, but it said Nexus mod, so it might just be the mod loader. Fuck, I want that flask. Alright, we're just leaving. We're just running it. We're running it. Oh, shit. Do you mean like superheroes as in the way that they've made their characters for base game Elden Ring? I've seen stuff like that. We were just talking about the Wind Rises character creation yesterday with John Cena. So I know that people do that kind of stuff just like as a meme. It's funny as hell. Watching Shrek go through Elden Ring will always be funny to me. Just the unserious playthroughs are just as valuable as the like lore analysis deep dives that I do on stream. It's part of the community. It is funny. And there are funny troll moments in the game series. What are we fighting? It is a giant dragon, man. I don't think we could do that. Who smokes the blunts? I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm actually still sitting here, but I'm gonna mute. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Batman taking down a tree sentinel goes hard. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Damn, unupgraded a full 4-hit combo. Damn, I don't do any damage. You need to upgrade your weapon, otherwise... Am I on upgrade 1? Yeah, you need a purple weapon. I'm looking up the scholar's abilities. Okay, so Death Knight I know... Fuck me. Ugh. What's this? This is the, there's a bunch of new bosses, like I said. They say there's 2 new bosses and then there's a bunch. Oh, DLC. Yeah, I'm doing the DLC right now. So these 3, there's like a second tier of bosses here. We're gonna hit him with the ultimate to give the Undertaker a free one. And then I'm throwing grenades. No, wait, was that me that just did that damage? No fucking way. Oh my god, I do so much damage. The grenades. The grenade. I'm doing more. The one in the middle is my boss. That's the one that I'm fighting. The middle health bar. The twin axes. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, I killed my boss as a level 1 before they killed their boss. Holy shit. Oh my god, grenades OP. Grenades OP. Oh my god, dude. As a level 1 scholar, I fucking killed the boss faster than that. Okay, so it is worth it to get a full inventory. Holy shit. Okay, I filled my entire inventory up with grenades and used them all on the boss. I killed like 1.5 of the fucking Death Knights. So my ultimate makes him share damage. So the chunks of damage on the boss, all 3 of them were also me. So I just melted that boss with grenades, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, but actually, that was crazy. I was like, maybe it'll be good. I'm doing like 40 damage per sword stab. No. You have to play to the character's strength, and this guy gets weapon rank ups for, like you can upgrade your weapons as you use them. Now I'm at like a purple... I was just saying how purple weapons are important. Dude, that's so funny. It opened up with like the first grenade leveled up the rank of my weapon. No leveling, oh god. But no, it's just a character specific weapon rank. You should upgrade your weapons if you're doing a no leveling playthrough. It's just I'm having an existential crisis because it says level technically, but I'm not leveling up like my actual character. It doesn't level up. It's just a rank up for the weapon. But holy shit. Like, going through and ranking up your weapon, like the purple crossbow we just had in the last run, or the run before, we did a lot of damage. I hope he didn't just check our team and realize. I mean, to be fair, I did the most damage in that last boss fight. So he was probably like, this guy's level 1 and just fucking deleted that boss. Wow. Even I'm impressed with this character's damage. It wasn't even just a thing of skill. I threw a grenade over and over again. It did just enough stance damage to interrupt the boss's attacks. He was trying to jump at me, but I kept hitting him. That's so funny. What the fuck? Charge attacks, holy damage. I'd rather the poise so I could keep throwing the grenades. We could honestly do anything at this point. I want to do this cave. Because if I get a purple weapon upgrade, I could still melee and help out. But I don't think I'm going to melee. Just wanted an angle on that. Now I have to see Batman taking out a tree sentinel. What the fuck is that like? Like, I joke around as I'm playing Wilder, like, oh, when I use the grappling hook to jump from building to building in a way that no one else can reach, I feel like Spider-Man. I'm like, this is like the exact kind of thing I was talking about. Spider-Man. Frost proc. He still hit me with the AoE. Damn, that made me invincible with a knockback, because it was like, okay, that shouldn't have hit you. That's wild. Wilder. Now, let's see what this boss is. I can't believe I'm pinging a empowered boss as a level 1. So are there no merchants in these new towns? I haven't seen any. It's a smokestack that I should be looking for, I think. Let's see what it is, shall we? Nope. Nope. That shit is not worth it. They're gonna turn around too. Deathrite bird, no bueno. Yeah, they turned around. They're like, yeah, fuck that. Okay. So if we hit them all, we'll wait for the Undertaker, because we have... It changes your ultimate moves too. Like, I don't want to use my ability without this person here, because they get bonuses from someone using an ultimate next to them. So like, the DLC really changes the game. Rather than just run to a boss and use your ultimate, it's like, is the Undertaker here? We need them. My damage comes from the bleed buildup, not so much the weapon itself, but when you upgrade the weapon, it helps with the bleed buildup. Ooh, I don't have a fucking... Do I not have a merchant to upgrade right now? We might kind of be fucked. I can at least upgrade my weapon in the last room, but... Fuck, I don't have a crossbow or anything. Melee attack power, frost resistance. Oh wait. I meant to do this. Hey, I'll take it if they don't want it. Because we did get a weapon upgrade. Free talisman? Nope, not worth it. Fuck it. I will state for the record, I do not like this shifting earth. I mean, I like it thematically. I just think it's only useful against Caligo. Because it gives you a bunch of anti-frost, anti-dragon shit. And if you're not fighting a frost dragon, it's not gonna help you for this fight. So. Attacks possess anti-dragon effects. See, like, that doesn't help. Magic attack power. Glintstone blades would be sick. Alright, I'm gonna turn the fucking AC off. Whew! It's cold in here. It went from too hot to too cold. Please give me a bow. Fuck. We need a gray weapon to drop. Holy damage. Okay. Oh, we don't have a... I literally have to run to that middle merchant. I have to, because I need to fill my inventory with more grenades. Yeah. I'll take that. Shit, dude. So, as soon as we hit this castle... Or as soon as we hit this top thing, I have to go to a merchant. I like that he's pinging as if we're not in front of him. Everyone's ahead of you, brother. We don't want to take damage. I don't care about crits now. I'm gonna upgrade the crossbow to purple. That's so fucking good. So we can safely deal damage to this boss as a support. Just because of that gray drop. Oh my god, thank you. I'm probably not going to guard ever, but it still helped. Alright. Fuck, there is no merchant here on the mountain, huh? It's too perilous. Let's give them a free ultimate. Just consistent damage to the crit point. That way we build up stance. Fuck. I thought because the first wave didn't hit me, I was safe, but I guess it changes size. Oh, thank you. Use the last grenade there. We'll take that. I don't know what just happened. I think it landed on the ghost body right there. Is there collision for that? Nope. No. Oh shit, if I just pick up a bunch of Iron-Eyed Grief stuff, do I have like better dex scaling? Wait a minute. I do more damage with bows if I pick up the Iron-Eyed Grief. Should use my ult to phase invincibility. Alright, so let's inspect the items while we're on the ground. So what's this thing do? Projectile drop off, we need that. Heal up first, use your ult so that they have theirs. She can interrupt. Fuck jump attacks. Oh shit, no. There we go. That actually is gonna help us on not being completely useless. Taking damage, great hammer. Hold on. Ping that for my teammates. Wow. Continuous HP recovery. Yeah, I'll take that. Or, well, like, okay, yeah. Let's try not to take damage. Probably gonna get one shot by the boss anyway, so. Yeah, and we cleaned the mountain as a level 1. We kind of went here early in the day, like day 2. The circle, normally we come when the circle starts to close, but we just went like straight from our path into the mountain. Got a weapon upgrade, killed these guys, jumped over here, killed them, went through, came up around, and killed that. That's how you're supposed to do it. Again, the reward itself doesn't help much. Like, if it gave you frost buildup, that would be so good. Like, if the crystal up at the top of the mountain gave you frost resistance and frost buildup on your attacks. So nice. Holy shit. Anyway. Defeating enemies, improved lightning. Now we're fine. No smokestacks, right? Okay, so like 100 and takes a second to reload, but each shot is triple the rapier, and it's not even upgraded. Oh, it's because I picked up the fucking iron eye stuff. So my ranged is better. Like, I do less drop. There's damage drop off. The further your arrow goes, the less damage you deal. So this helps with your ranged, not just the ranged attacks. And then the Iron Eye's Grief gives you stats for, like, they give you extra stats on your character's stats for like the grief of that character. If you get Wilder's Grief, you get Wilder bonus stats, and then if you get like the Guardian's Grief, you get a bunch of health. We got Artorias again. Let's see if we can get him down to like halfway. Well, it really depends on our teammates, because we're supposed to be a support character. See if we can get him halfway down before using like all of our healing. Let's just start with an ultimate to give them a free one. And we get passive healing, so they don't have to use their flasks early on. And as we fight the boss, we get our ult charge. Okay, that did pretty good damage. Yeah, it's just like 100. Damn it, I was trying to dodge, but I think it's just his window. I still haven't learned the Scholar's unique dodge. He's got like a short one. He just kind of steps. My new strategy is run as far as I can to de-aggro and then come back. We're gonna put the range in ranged. It's more about the consistent damage now, because if I just spam attack, he's gonna, even his range, he could jump to me. Get out of the range. God damn, yeah, see, you're supposed to be invincible during the get-up and the roll. We were doing a get-up roll, and he still got us. And then, like, the sword landed next to us. The range on those jumps is fucking crazy. I don't know how to dodge them. They're not the same as... Or maybe they are, but the character's animation's just completely different. We're fucked. Yeah. I thought I was out of range. Damn, dude. Everyone got knocked down so many times. I think that was my first... Or no. That was, like, second at the end. But... That was tough. I wish we didn't get the Shifting Earth Mountaintop. I'm gonna sleep in the bed. That Shifting Earth might cost you your run, because you have to fight like a bunch of... You might get levels, but you don't get like the power-ups you need. You get anti-dragon and frost resistance, which does fucking nothing. Nothing. Maybe if there was a frost attack option... Even if it wasn't just a reward at the top, but like you kill the dragon, and it's like, well, this dragon has frost damage, right? So, like, built into it. So you get its power of frost damage built into you. So you go up to the top of the mountain, you get the frost resistance from the story star there, and then you jump down and fight the dragon, and then Dragon Communion, right? Each dragon spell has its own fucking... incantation, so it would be cool if, like, that's what I think it's doing with the anti-dragon at the bottom of the mountain. So getting frost attack at the top of the mountain would be a good reward. Even if you had to kill the frost dragon for it and not the star, you still have to get the star to fight the dragon. So, like, it's a natural progression up the mountain and then back down there and back again. Okay, wait, so now I'm gonna try and get a bag at the start. Okay, we literally just don't even have an option for that. We do in the other colored relics, but not red or gold. Yeah, we need the thing equipped. Okay, so grenades is the play. And now we can hold an extra stack of grenades. They removed every merchant from the corner of the map that we got, the Shifting Earth. So I rested at the bed to make it pass, because I do not like the mountain. It's just hard as hell. Oh shit, the Game Awards. It's starting soon. I'll spoil it for you. Claire Obscure probably rigged it because they covered up the fact that they had like an extra fucking couple $1 million invested from Hollywood. So I just got that I just got that fact shared to me, Shaq. I just got that fact told to me by the algorithm. And I was like, damn, that explains so much. That explains so much. I mean, I'm sure it's a good game, but, like, it's getting extra push. It's like a shadow... whatever the opposite of a shadow ban is. It's like undisclosed promotional cost. They didn't count publishing in their production cost, which was like an extra 10 to... extra 5 million. Which is a lot. And obviously important if you want your game to reach it. So part of that publishing shit is like lobbying. I know that's like a word from politics, but like they're like trying to get more awards for it. So that's why that it makes complete sense now why it's nominated for so much from like an indie studio. I was like, indie studios don't normally get that much. You know, they don't get that much promotion. They're not even considered for these awards. Like, who is pushing for that? It turns out there were like 5 million secret dollars. So if you're an indie studio hoping to do the same thing as Claire Obscure, hope you have like an extra $5 million laying around for publishing to pay for promotion. And part of promotion is winning awards again. So of course they're going to pay people to play their game, give them cool merch and shit. Hold on, wait. So it makes sense now why I got nominated. As an indie game, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, cool, dude, I love when indie games, just for the record, that's what makes it not an indie game. That's what separates an indie game from a AAA game, right? So Claire Obscure cannot call itself an indie game anymore because you were published. You had a publisher. Millions of dollars worth of publishing, too. That is literally the AAA. That is the part of it that makes it AAA, is the publishing. Not the polish, not the cost of developing. I mean, that adds to the development cost because you were still... part of it is in pre-production, it's promotional. So, you're like coordinating with people when the game releases, right? Right now we're developing it, but when the game releases, we get bonuses. So... I mean, hey, I'm glad we got good games out of it, but now the awards, I'm like, okay, whatever. I feel bad that Jeff Keighley's like, this one's dedicated to my late father, because I'm like, it's a rigged ass fucking, like, actually rigged now. Before I was joking when I was saying rigged, and I was like, okay, it sucks that Elden Ring didn't get nominated for as much, but it's like, now it makes sense why the most nominated game ever has a sequel that doesn't get nominated. Whoa. Okay, that looked weird. And it's like, and the game that it was competing against had $5 million of secret production in advertisement specifically, which would go towards paying award ceremonies, right? You invest in the award ceremonies so that you guys get a favorable outcome. Because if they can get a $5 million, let's say, towards their award show, that they might be dedicating to their late father. You know, it's sad. It's more of like Jeff Keighley. Normally I'd be insulting, but it's like, they just kind of took advantage of the situation in like a scummy way. Lied about being an indie dev when you were actually a AAA. Like, if you were to make a game right now, do you have $5 million laying around, right? That's actually the question. If the answer is no, I can't just get $5 million in my advertisements for indie games, right? Then you understand why it is weird that Claire Obscure called itself indie. And even then, I don't know if it was the developers or people on the team or anything, but now I feel so much better about shitting on that game for not being well optimized. It is an unoptimized piece of shit, and if it did rig the awards because it just had 5 million fucking extra bucks laying around, you know what? Fuck you, as an indie dev, myself. You guys are actually fucking stupid. Just call it what it is. A AA dev. You have just a bit of publishing, but you were on the development cost of indie, right? Having again $5 million. The game itself costs like 10 million to produce, which is not really indie at all. But publishing is what makes you independent, right? If you have a publisher and people invested in if the game does well, that is not independent. You have a whole other team, right? You aren't by yourself. You have a whole other team now for publishing. So that is the opposite of independent, if they really did that. So they completely lied about being an indie dev. If that is the case, is what I'll say. I'm pretty sure it is. It makes complete sense now with the way that it's been pushed like a AAA game, but we'll let the award show decide. I mean, I'm always happy with the nomination of my favorite games. So, but to not be nominated or be a valid, so it's not even considered to be good, like amongst the other things, and then it ends up being like the people who it was competing against lied to be in that spot at all. Oof. It's like, okay, on behalf of nightreign and the Elden Ring developers, fuck you guys completely. You suck, and your game isn't optimized. It doesn't fucking run on my like 36 gig monster computer. It's pretty much a fucking robot, right? I can run this game on Ultra and stream it, and it came out the same year as that unoptimized shit fucking game. So if you're saying it's praises and you bought into the hype, I don't blame you either. That's what the $5 million was well spent, because it got the awards and it got the hype of everybody. But it's just a fucking turn-based game that knocks off a mechanic from Dark Souls. Let's grab this. So I'd just rather play the original. They have like the voters' choice awards portion, right? Like you can vote for like what the game's awards are, but it's the nominations that really dictate, right? If there were certain games that weren't allowed to be on the vote list, right, that you think were worthy, it's because they didn't want that to take away votes from a smaller, like, they didn't want that to have a chance to rob the promotional award spot. Jump attacks, parry dagger, sure. Sacred rapier, sure, ow. But the promotion of this makes so much more sense now. Or not this, the way that everyone has been hyping up Clair Obscure, now I get it. I actually want to go read the reviews and see how many people got the game for free, because you have to check that box on Steam. Otherwise, you know, especially if you're a content creator, because then you could get sued, just factually. Because that was like the whole Kardashians thing, right? You have to disclose it. If you fucking got paid to promote it, you have to disclose it. Hashtag ads, right? Hashtag ads. Clair Obscure was actually hashtag ads the whole time. That is the plot twist of the year. You mean to tell me people lie on the internet? No, I'm just kidding. Is there a merchant nearby? There is, in fact, a merchant nearby. I'm gonna go to this really quick. Spend 100,000 souls. What are you doing? Damn, I tried to parry. The fuck invited this guy? Oh, I got shopping to do. That just buys an entire inventory full of items. It would have been funny if I got to upgrade my shit and then he knocked me over. Like, now I'm ready. Just fucking put on the ground. Ah, damn. Okay, I don't do much, but so I have to upgrade. And I have to upgrade just to do damage for the bonuses. Perfect. That actually does suck about Clair Obscure, because the game that I think it deserves the awards I'm playing right now. The new soundtrack is amazing. The people are actually playing the DLC and changing their opinions on it. They're like, dude, the hard game is hard, and the new content's different. Those are the complaints. And then they're like, well, actually, the characters are cool, and it's still fun to play. Like, every negative review has a positive review hidden inside of it for the nightreign DLC. I wish I was joking, but it really does. Ooh, boosts physical damage. Sure. Uh-oh. He's like, I have an explosion. Run! I need to go back to that merchant and buy more. Whoa, the power just flickered on and off for a second there. We'll keep that in our inventory at least. And does he have another upgrade stone for this? We'll die doing what we loved. Consumerism. Oh god! Oh fuck! I didn't get to spend all my money. Every billionaire ever that dies. Oh, what was I saving for? Let's react to Clair Obscure spending 5 million secret dollars on the Game Awards real quick. Dude, if they really did that, I'm gonna petition for nightreign to get next year's awards. Oh, that's why I have the weapon. It's a sleep weapon. That would have been good on the other boss. Dude, that's so stupid. At least they killed it, whatever it is. It's almost like a scandal-worthy news. Like, oh my god, the Games Award were rigged. Not because of the game itself being good, but they lied about being independent when they had actual promotion. Like millions of dollars worth of promotion. If it was like, we spent $2,000 on promotion, I'd be like, alright. That's like, get a job for a month and save up kind of money. Like, you can work the holidays and get that. But fucking $5 million, it's like no one's got that laying around to spend solely on promoting their fucking indie game. They would spend it on making the fucking indie game. If they had well, fuck me in the end, it is $5 million. No, but if they actually do, that sucks. That's funny. The meme, I'm quoting a show. Death Knight. Okay, we'll save the grenades. Just keep getting cred. I'm doing the most damage simply because I'm hitting him in the right spot. Okay, now we switch to bow. Actually, hold on. Let's pick a boss. Oh, no. So we use our ultimate, give them all shared damage. Now, if we attack one, the other ones get it. Hit him with a grenade. Hit him with a grenade. He teleported back. I still got him. That sucks. Oh, thank God I dodged. I didn't know if it was aimed at me because he was just off screen. Hit him with a grenade. I wasn't sure if my thing would interrupt it. Grenade. Heal. Grenade. Grenade. Oh shit! Grenade. Dead. Now let's help them. Grenade. 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 That's about as much helping as I could do. Headshot. Run. And heal. They were already dead. Okay, so the grenade strat is definitely the strat. So I'm gonna have to run back to that merchant. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, so the other merchant is right below the golden merchant. I don't know what to call him. There's a salesman who actually has better inventory on the map. It's like this shop. It's like the town shop, except just the merchant. There we go. What's it called? Publishing. I believe they outed themselves. One of these things talking about the publishing. They mentioned, oh, it only had a $10 million cost as opposed to other games with like hundreds of millions of dollars. But they also had about 5 to 10 million in publisher spending that they just didn't talk about. Or they made it like we just don't even include that in the development costs. And I'm like, but that's the difference between independent and AAA. So when they said that, I was like, wait, you're bragging about lying about being independent. So while they were talking about how good they did, they actually talked about how they broke the rules. They couldn't help but tell on themselves. So I was like, if that is true, and it came from them talking about the development cost, then Clair Obscur is not a fucking independent game. You're smoking crack if you think that's what independent means. It's the opposite of independent. We're gonna go purple for that. Like, we're independent, but we had a publisher. Like, do you know what independent means? It means you didn't have anyone. It was you. Your team making the fucking game. God damn. It's like words and their meanings, people. Especially when it comes to an award show. How many fucking inventory slots do I have? Okay, we'll keep the teammate healing. Words have no meaning with some people. And then you try to argue with them and they're like, no. Because my feelings are facts. No, we don't have to get into that. Is it true though? Yes. More of a warning to you. If you are young, you might experience that in your lifetime. a couple times with different people. And you'll want to bang your fucking head against the wall. But you know what? Just remember that they're fucking stupid. They're probably doing it on purpose. So, like, oh, it's not even rage bait. They're just assholes and idiots. Sometimes the Venn diagram aligns, and you get an evil fucking moron. Speaking about the news, no, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's take the tree here to the tree here. Oh my god. Wolf jump scare. Are they going to... Where the fuck? You know, when I said split up during the dog event, this is not what I meant. I think they're going for the crystal. They were just fighting a boss. Just, hey... They're probably gonna get downed right now because the wolves spawn on you. You can't run from them, so... Unless you're flying in the air like this. Actually, wait, shit. I need to get off of this and heal. Oh my god. No, it's not letting me control my character. Oh my god, the Steam menu fucking killed me. It's Shift Tab. I killed one of the wolves though. Oh my god. Okay, so we might get screwed over here. Because of the dogs. If they give up on the run, I don't know what debuff you get if you don't do the raid. Fuck, dude. Do I need the souls? I kind of bought everything. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't matter now. Hopefully this teleports me to the circle. The spawn point changes as the circle closes. Nope. Fuck me. Sometimes you die as a fast travel mechanism in the no leveling playthrough. Ishizaki, the game director, said that he beat the game with no relics, but did he beat it solo or with people? I fucking can't stand these wolves. As a no leveling like fight, these wolves are impossible. Let's just hit the ultimate. Yep, there's actually no fucking way to get out of that. Spawned right back in the fire too. Thank God. No, not the wolves. Anything but the wolves. They got stronger. I can't believe they fucking grow stronger. Like, they're already killing everything. You made their fire stronger, dude. This requires too much coordination for no voice chat. Telling your teammates to split up, going for different wolves, right? Because if you kill all 3 wolves at the same time, you don't get invaded. And I think it's better to split up for this, but no one ever splits up for this. The wolves are kind of easy. Like, the individual boss wolves, they don't have that much health. Damn, dude. And I brought fire to the dog fight. The fire dog fight. Fire. It does damage over time, a summon, and overpowered flame on the ground, and 3 split up bosses you need to kill all of. That is too much. This could have been split up into like 2 different raids. Like these smaller wolves coming down to fight. So is this chapter 19 of the Silmarillion? Is this the part that I'm at in the book? Are these the elves? Fighting for the Silmaril? Did we just cut a Silmaril out of the wolf's stomach? Okay. Who is that? Oh, I know where that is. I actually know what we need to do. It sucks that we're not going to get the crystal, but you know what? That's fine. I'll lead them to their quest. It's a weird ass spot. Oh, that's funny. You're supposed to do the scholar first and look for that area. That's weird that I did. Oh, we are fucked. Oh, we are fucked. Okay, so we're running straight there. Oh my god. I wonder if we can kill this guy real quick. Okay, no, we're running. Nope, we're running. Damn it. She wasted the free ult on the wall. I knew that was gonna happen too. Legendary though? Okay, I know where to guide them. Okay, let's land up here. Just making sure they're going the right way. The treasure chest for me. There's your quest. Sure. I'll take the tanky. You are welcome, ma'am. Look at how fucking close the rain is. Oh my god. We did it like the last second. Godskin duo? Now we're running. We're running. Level 10? Oof. The fire dogs ruined the run. I knew it was gonna happen too. Bibba, no! Our bird. Are they fucking dead right now? Okay. Oh, they were waiting to get out of the crystal curse, maybe? That was the perfect time to heal. Nope. Okay, we're probably fucked right now. The DLC's reviews will go into the positive as soon as they nerf the dog boss. I think I can even agree. Damn, that shit's overtuned. That shit's fucking hard to contend with. So win or lose, you're welcome. They thanked us for helping them with their quest. And we're level 1. We just got a thank you from a rando as a level 1. Damn, we're playing. We're gaming. Yeah, alright, I don't even care if we beat the boss now. Artorias has been beating the shit out of us all day, but... yeah, you know what? We're gonna go bow. We win in my book. These guys have so much defense. What the fuck? Good practice. They don't have much stance, so... this is actually really good practice if you want to do headshots on bow. Just aiming for my teammates. Open with this. Oh, it doesn't do as much as the crossbows, but it's faster. I see. Okay, so we're in real chip damage territory now. So as long as the teammates stay alive, we should be able to do damage, right? We're doing like nothing. But it adds up to like the same as my rapier. So it's just a safer option. Because he does have dex scaling. I mean, we're already a third of the way, or like a... not even. Like 10%, 15%. This is why we really use a bow. Nope. I thought he was going for the bird, man. I should have been further away. We're fucked. You know what? I could buy more. Okay, that does a lot of damage. I mean, we already knew the grenades do a lot of damage. Oh, he doesn't have the debuff yet. I fucking love that ultimate. It just does enough stance damage. Also, that means Artorias is a lighter weight stance than the Bell-Bearing Hunter. The Bell-Bearing Hunter still has the fucking stance win statue. They get the fucking award. The only award that we really care about. Grenade? No. At least there's fire on the ground. Grenade. Okay, that does like 200. I really wanted to save these for the final boss, but... $300 each, so many shots. I'm dead. Oh. How do I buff my teammates? Give her a free ultimate. Soak a bunch of the attacks. Heal up with a ranged attack. She gets a free ultimate because she dodged that perfectly. She has her own ultimate. Just heal up my teammates with my arrows. Does it heal up a preset amount for each attack, or does it do a portion of your damage as healing? That's two different things. Fuck me. I was too focused on picking up my teammates. Oh my god, he's a real one. He saved his ultimate to pick me up. And does it heal? He does not have the healing, so I'm gonna heal myself. And we're gonna use the rest of our fucking grenades. Whenever they get a combo off and pause, that's when I'm going for it. Like that. Grenade. Right there. Grenade. No, I was out of stamina on the last attack. At least the one that normally kills me didn't kill me that time. The thing that fucked me up is I ran away from him. Like, I used my sprint dash away. And then that is what fucked me. I used like half of my stamina to move like an inch, and then I canceled it out. Because it just wasn't the right positioning. These guys are so good. Holy shit, yeah. I don't have to get close enough for another grab. Oh, he got him, that's why. Get away. Take this grenade, please. Don't screaming outside the house. Grenade. Oh, fuck. Grenade. 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 Oh my god! We got him! We got him, dude! I actually can't believe that just worked. This might help if we could stay alive for the final boss. Dude. I used all of the things I bought on that boss, so we're kind of screwed for the final boss, but we did it. We beat Artorias. On the third down, too. Oh, I almost leveled up. That would have sucked. That is really good. Let's see. We already have these. Sure. Let's see if we could buy more, because they like to use their, like, gravity hammer slam. Thank you. Okay. Here. Someone take these. Someone take that. Hold on, wait. Give me the grenades, please. Thank you. Okay. That's fine. That's not a lot of grenades, but at least I have consumables to help out. Oh, that explains why I was doing so much fucking damage with the bots. Did they just lean against the wall? Hey, that's my bit. Can I just aim down sights? Go for the head? Kinda wanna say, oh, I should use, he's only weak to fire in the first phase, so this is like the time to use these grenades. Yeah, he's mad. Give him a free ultimate. Give him these swords. Oh, we're gonna throw that at me because I've been throwing shit at him. Catch this. Here's another one. Here's another one. The sword's what got him. Wait, what? Oh, it was a burst on the ground. That was cool. I've exhausted all of my grenades. I'm officially useless. The crossbow is a better item. The normal bow is good if you have like build-up on it, but... Get some free ultimate build-up off the ads. Was it the Scarlet Rot that got me that time? I didn't have Scarlet Rot when I laid down the first time. Oh, you know, you should put, if you have like Sovereign Seals, I don't because I have to do an Everdark boss. If you get the Scarlet Rot area, you get resistance to the Scarlet Rot. Like there's a whole Shifting Earth that helps you fight this guy. You just have to not do the Great Hollow. Get his ass. We're doing pretty good. I used my grenades at the start and took out like a quarter of his health just by myself. But now we're out of grenades. We just have to get near our teammate to give her a free ultimate again. Just building up off of ads help. There we go. Look at that chunk of damage. Kill all of the ads with that. Heal up my teammates. Fuck me. I backed up. I didn't know. That wasn't even on my screen when I dodged. I couldn't have known. I died to the floor. It helps having a bird who could just pick you up immediately. But damn. I died to the floor, actually. No way we poise checked him with that. Was that us or was that them? If you break his stance, it interrupts the attack. I didn't even know you could do that. Like certain attacks you can't stance break during, so that was like his big world exploding attack. Just the consistent damage, we got him all the way to 3,000 with that combo. He wasn't poisoned. It was just the consistent arrow shots to the fucking head. Alright. He's getting up. Let's hit this, actually. that gives my teammates one free hit. Like, if they get hit by something, they don't take the damage. Or they take, like, 90% reduced damage. I need to avoid the floor stuff. So, shoot and dodge, and move forward to where I can see. If I'm gonna move back, I have to, like, turn the camera. Get the swords off. Also, I forgot, I have fucking automatic swords that shoot, and you do, like, 200, 300 damage. So, I am doing damage. Here, let's hit this so that they get a free ultimate. And we get free healing from our teammates. He I-framed through his combo with that, so I actually saved my teammate with that. At least one pickup. Dodge into him and run away. That's the best advice I could give for no leveling. Dodge behind them if you see an opportunity. If they're like running at you to attack, dodge into them. A lot of people dodge backwards or side to side. Diagonal dodging, like forward, circle, continue to circle around your opponent while fucking invincible, dude. Dodge like forward left, forward right. Forward left, right? He didn't even get near us with that other attack. And then if we just outrun him, forward, forward. You see we were behind him? I don't know if that other attack would have even hit us, because of like this shit went way over our head, right? Like a fucking good joke in a bad room. That shit went way over our head. A good joke with the wrong crowd. That right there, I swear, is Malekith's pose. So he jumps and fuck. Oh, I thought it was the slow one, but he's got a different explosion. Oh, we did pretty good. We got him all the way down like a third of his health before getting knocked in this phase. So, and he was targeting us a lot. We dodged most of his combos. Yeah, you know you're doing good when your teammates try to pick you up at 3 bars. They're like, this fucking guy, we need him up. Alright. The automatic damage is just too much. I just need to avoid. And dodge. And dodge. He's gonna leap towards us with an explosion. Nope, he canceled his combo. He didn't use the move that time that killed me. This is the move that made LeBron cry. Get him with the swords. 500. We'll take that. Phase 4? I don't even know what to call it at this point. No, I dodged 3 of the 4 explosions. Damn it. I just ducked too early on that last one. Dude, we were doing good. I do like half of one of their attacks though. My teammates are really strong. This guy picking me up knows what the fuck he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna keep my shield up and just defend and pick up anyone who falls. I'm doing automatic damage being near the boss, so as long as I know how to dodge the combos I can. Of course some explosive bullshit like that might get me, but I did 3 out of 4 dodges on that fucking crazy move.